Now, the idea of a Tumblr convention is this a horrible idea, by the way. And I want you to know how much of an internet culture thing this is, by the way, chat. Like. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's react, of course, to the Failure of Dashcon from internet historian, the world's first Tumblr convention. Let's do it. And there is one thing that is very, very well known about Dashcon that you are going to see in this video. And if you've never seen it, it's like internet, like, history. Like, almost everybody knows this one thing about it, so...
In March of 2013, a group of Tumblr users come up with a brilliant idea. Dashcon. A convention specifically for and by Tumblr users.
You know, I kind of miss my young middle school Tumblr days. You know, like, I kind of miss Tumblr a little bit. In a weird way. Not because it was great, but just for nostalgia. You know what I mean? Now, the idea of a Tumblr convention is this a horrible idea, by the way. That's kind of a horrible idea.
This is their story. Dashcon, hosted the Renaissance Marriott in Chicago. Only $65 for the weekend. Epic panel lineup. Welcome to Night Vale reading. LGBT.
I don't care what you say. I love Welcome to Night Vale. You know the thing I say, chat? Where I say, I know nothing and I don't even know that. That actually comes from Welcome to Night Vale. Yeah.
QQIP2SAA+. Massive Ballpit.
Amazeballs.
Steam-powered giraffe live show. The Baker Street Babes. And friendly memes? You bet. Expect 5,000 people. We'll see you there.
Okay, so remember that, chat. They said 5,000 people are going to show up to this con. Alright, guys, 5,000 people.
Whoosh. Here comes Friday, and a big fat serving of reality. About 500 people show up at 9 a.m., but nothing is scheduled until 1 p.m., so people just wait around
500
for the next
people.
4 hours.
So at what point did you decide that this is what you wanted to do with your life?
500 out of the apparent 5,000 that were supposed to show up.
Turns out steam-powered giraffe cancelled months ago. Sorry. If you bought special tickets, no refunds though, lol. Check out the games room. 1 TV, 1 console. Perfect for up to 7,000 people. Here's that ball pit you were looking forward to.
Chat, remember when they said they were going to have a ball pit? That's it. That is the ball pit that they promised. Oh, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse, by the way, chat. So much worse.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Overall, it's a pretty fucking
Let's go.
slow day.
Okay, so you're dressed up as the Batman movie shooter. What made you choose this costume?
Oh my god.
What made you decide to dress up as the Prime Minister of Israel to this convention?
They say dress for the job.
Bro.
Then by 9 p.m., disaster strikes. The bill for the venue hasn't even been paid. The hotel wants it immediately or the doors will be shut and
The venue fee had not been paid, chat. They didn't even pay to have their con.
convention is over.
Yep. They didn't even pay for it. Yep. Literally. So they took donations to raise the money. Bro. Yeah, it kind of was actually, boys. Let's go, raise $17,000!
But they raise the money, and the con continues.
Yep.
Saturday.
So literally they said, oh, you're all gonna get kicked out unless we raise $17,000 right now. And so everybody tried to help. You know, they tried to, raise the money, and they did. They raised the money so they got to stay.
Artists and stallholders who paid $150 each for their tables aren't selling anything because their customers just donated all of their cash. Tumblr's turned on the convention completely.
There's actually a scam.
Convention
is dedicated to
all of the women whose
bank account,
have been ruined and ruled by it. I'm stealing my
money,
I'm tired of you making me
donate to PayPal.
tired of you.
They call Dashcon a scam and try to have certain events
It
shut
is
down.
a scam.
Mark Does Stuff, a gay Hispanic panelist,
Hi, I'm Mark.
is sent death threats because they think he's a straight white male who's misappropriating the gay for profit. Pacific Rim is illegally played to an audience of 100.
What?
Tumblr sends tweets to Del Toro to get them in trouble. The Dr. Horrible sing-along blog sing-along is cancelled due to copyright concerns. Then, the main event. As long as we get to see a live reading from Welcome to Night Vale, it'll all be okay.
Guys, it's gonna be okay. Because we're gonna get to see Welcome to Night Vale. So you know what, chat? Even though this con has been a real joke, a real scam, it doesn't matter. Because we're gonna get to see Night Vale. So it's all good. Everything is worth it.
We're here for the live reading of Welcome to the Night Vale. It is 12:50 right now, and they're still not here.
Okay, so basically, Night Vale just walked.
So, yeah, Night Vale just decided, nope, not anymore. The one thing holding all this together was literally Night Vale. Literally, like, so all these people are like, oh, like, I want my money back, right? Now, chat, let's take a quick poll here. Do you think that they give them their money back? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you think they give them their money back? Yes or no, chat? What do you think happened? What do you think happened, chat? Hell no, nope. Nope, of course not. No. All right, chat, here we go. Well, first up, we're all going to take a big sigh together, okay?
We're all gonna sigh together, okay? So 1, 2.
Let's all sigh together. Give me back my money.
While everyone is still sitting in that room waiting for
I
the
love
show
it.
to start, they changed the rules on the website so that there are no refunds.
Yep.
But don't worry, there's a silver lining. Everyone who paid extra to see Welcome to Night Vale is entitled to a free extra hour in the Ballpit.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Even though you're not gonna see this very, very talented, amazing set of people, don't worry. You can get 1 free hour in the Ballpit. And I want you to know how much of an internet culture thing this is, by the way, chat. This is still a meme even to this day. The extra hour in the Ballpit is still a meme that is going to this day, chat.
This is what your $17,000 went to.
And with that, a meme is born.
I don't think they ready for this one. Jump in the pit.
Yeah, baby. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only pit I want to be in. Metal concert? Forget it. I don't want that. Nah, no way. I want to get in this pit right here, baby.
Jump in the pit.
By the early afternoon, the vendors pack up and leave. Some shitty panels happen.
LGBTQ&A, where they gave us too small of a table and not enough chairs. So pansexual, polysexual, omnisexual, fluid.
Because again, they don't have any cash, they're giving out free hotel mints as prizes. The teenage unpaid helpers
Let's go,
who are
Mitch.
promised free meals aren't given anything and go hungry. There's a full-on organizer meltdown. And
Yeah,
Tumblr
I
finds out
would
that
too.
the main artwork used for the convention is in fact stolen copyright material. By the
What the
evening,
fuck?
the unthinkable happens. The ball pit starts to deflate. And someone pisses in it.
Hey everybody, just a quick reminder, if you've been enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a ton. Okay, back to the video.
Sunday.
That's all I had left, chat. Just 1 hour in the ball pit. That's all I wanted.
The ball pit is taken away. Also,
No, not the ball pit. No. I can't go on, chat. I can't go on. I can't go on, chat.
Tumblr finds out that Random Acts, a charity that Dashcon claims to be partnered with, isn't in fact partnered at all, which means
They lied about a charity they're partnered with? What
by
the
the way, they've
fuck?
just been pocketing the money. The organizers host an official apology panel.
Part of that is on us.
That is so fucked up.
Mistakes made on a lot of different people's parts, and we take full responsibility for the parts that were on.
Yeah, so even though we were supposed to have all these amazing panels and all this really cool stuff, we're gonna host a special panel called We're Sorry.
We are first timers, but we intend to learn from our mistakes to make 2015 even better.
And how do you think 2015 Dashcon went, chat?
Here's a quick summary of that.
How do you think that went? Like, let me get a like in chat.
Blame
Like,
somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
And everything is closed by 1 p.m.
so true.
Since Dashcon, there have been many
What happened to all these people? Don't worry, here's
rumors
the
online that
aftermath.
the whole thing was an out-and-out scam.
Oh, it literally
So I
was a
did some
scam.
detective work to see whether it was true. I think what I found proves that even if the staff didn't set out to scam people, they did opportunistically steal and lie.
Oh,
Prepare
definitely.
for some high-quality autism. Dashcon had
They
originally
definitely
agreed to
lied.
pay $40,000 plus some change to the Renaissance Hotel Marriott. They paid $20,000 before the thing began, so they had a balance of $20,000 still remaining. They told the hotel that 5,000 to 7,000 people would be attending, and could they please pay as the door sales came in. As a financially risky move, the Marriott agreed verbally but not in writing. On the first day, the hotel sees at most 1,000 people.
So, it was already part of our problem on the hotel. Even agree to that. Like, that was so dumb. Like, you'd literally need to pay the full fee to book a venue. That's how it normally is anyway. Or part of it, like, really early, and then really close to it, maybe 2 weeks before you pay the rest of it.
They know that Dashcon's door sales are fucked, so they enforce immediate payment as per their written contract. Dashcon does not have the funds. And here's where it gets interesting. Dashcon claims they only have $3,000 in cash. So at 9 p.m, Dashcon staff gather everyone into one room to beg for the remaining $17,000.
Exactly. Just so they could pay the fee, right?
Let's do a head count. 33, 129, 120, maybe another 33.
The fact that it counted these people is crazy. That's sweet of you.
Here,
Thank
in
you
case
so
there are
much.
people on the margin, and we'll add 10%.
That's
to be
crazy.
generous.
Thank you so much.
It's unlikely that there are more than 350 people in this room. Now, we know they reached their goal.
Yeah, there's no way.
Really?
We need to raise $17,000.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Did you do it?
We did it in under an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
They received donations
That's
by
crazy.
PayPal and cash, but only a small fraction in cash. Let's be generous and say 1/10 of the room at most. You can see people donating in the footage, and it's probably much less. So even if each cash donor is giving $20, which again, generous, that's only $700 total.
Exactly.
Therefore, the other $16,000
It doesn't make
or
sense.
so is in
It doesn't make
electronic
sense.
payments. Now let's look at this leaked list of transactions. Hold on. They made most of their payment in cash, almost $12,000, but they only could have got $700 from the donors, and they only had $3,000 in cash. So where did the rest of it come from? It's door sales revenue, not donations, meaning they lied about only having $3,000 in the first place. They actually had at least $10,000. Now, here are the transactions that
So they literally lied about what they had and misled people about what they needed so people would donate more.
come from the PayPal MasterCard. Let's take that from the total.
That's
owed,
crazy.
And what we get is the following. In a best case scenario, of the donated
That's crazy.
$17,000, at most, they spent less than $7,000 keeping the place open.
Yep.
They spent over $2,000 on themselves and their own accommodation. And the remaining $9,000 or so, they pocketed. Also, they're liars.
Because I was on stage for an hour in front of.
That's crazy.
5,000
I feel so bad for all of these people, man. I feel so bad. It's so crazy to me that people just did this to scam people. Like, why would you even go through all of this effort just to get like $9,000? There are so much more efficient ways to scam people. This is crazy.
Because I was on stage for an hour in front of 5,000 people.
I don't know about you when I look at like 120 people. That's not even close to 5,000.
In a room.
Is there 5,000 people here?
Riot.
What? What the fuck? Bruh. People are just leaving. They're like, yeah, fuck this. And I feel bad because they took advantage of people's goodwill. Is what it boils down to.
But there's one last thing I want to touch on. As part of the merchandising, an official Dashcon DVD is listed. And it's possible that a copy exists out there somewhere, and I need to find it.
I don't think the DVD actually ever came to light. As far as I know. As far as I know.
Anyone who might have a copy. It doesn't need to be the physical DVD.
That needs to be the cover. That has to be the cover of it, by the way.
Itself. The hunt is on.
Lost media chat. Let's go look in the comments and see if somebody actually ever found it. Yeah, I don't think anybody ever found it. Yeah, we're first timer literally lies and steals money intentionally. Oh my god. Doesn't look like that actually ended up happening, chat. So long live the Ballpit, chat. Now you are part of internet culture and history with the Ballpit. Now when you see that, every once in a while, I will still see the Ballpit.